Hello, everybody. This is your favorite host, Bimbo Barbarella. It is January 10th at a couple of minutes after 5, and like the title of the chat says, I am just riding the coattails of somebody else's chat that I was in, and they had to go, and they said, "Oh, can you keep chatting with some of these people?" So I want to be the gracious host. So I said, "Sure, I can do it." So I really have no idea of what we're going to talk about today, because you talk about spur of the moment. This is like spur of the moment. I do have something that I want to show and talk about, but I'm going to wait until I get a little more of an audience to show that, and we'll see how that goes. And everybody knows by now that I have my Rolling Stone tattoo. And I showed my sister. And my sister says, "Oh my God, that's so cool. I gotta get one." And see, my sister, she's 56. So she's a little bit normal than me, but not by much. Not by much. My brother, he's just crazy. He's just crazy. He lives in Ohio, and he actually played minor league hockey in the New Jersey Devils organization. He never made it to the pros. He was always in the minors. He was there for like 5 years, and he hurt his knee. So now, him, who is a way bigger alcoholic than me, hello, Miss Jen, he actually is a supervisor at a Budweiser plant in Ohio. So at least, we're keeping the family tradition going. And here's Jennifer N. and one of my best friends who has been feeling a little bit under the weather lately. And if you remember Jennifer N., she is one of the original triumvirates of the College of Rock Knowledge, which will be making its reboot as the College of Knowledge Top Rock this coming Saturday, because we can't use College of Rock Knowledge because it's incorporated. So, and I really don't know why I'm wearing these dopey glasses, because the sun's behind a cloud. But usually about this time, the sun is like right in my eyes. So the one time that I am prepared, it doesn't work. So I'll wait until they come down. So yeah, Miss Jen. And was that the first time that you were on Michelle's chat? Yeah, because all those people are lots of fun. They are. And I'm, so glad that I got to meet some of them. Also, too, Jen, and I know you're a moderator, so if I miss them, please get bots. Or, the, crap that they always, stick me with. And I still have a little bit of a sore throat, and Tingling. And here is my new good friend, the Greek. Yes, and Greek. And this is Jennifer N. She is the original College of Rock Knowledge. Which, and while you're both here, I'll ask you, Jen, if you don't feel good Saturday, you say that your husband will come on, and Mr. Greek, if Jen can't come on, I would like you to come on, because we're going to be talking about our favorite 11 Steely Dan songs. Oh, hello, Mr. Brian. Nice to see you coming over from Michelle's chat. You know, you're always welcome here. You're a good guy. It's nice. Today, I started out at like 6 o'clock in the morning because Al had a doctor appointment for his leg, like 8:15. And then my primary care doctor wanted to send me to the optometrist, so I was there for like 2 hours. So then I came home and I was messing around with the computer. Well, actually, I was outside. What I did is a friend of mine who's moving. Hello, Mr. Carlos Martinez. Oh, yeah, Jen. I wonder if I should make, the Greek a moderator. And you know what that means, Greek, is like, say if you see like a spam bot or something, you can just, delete them. Yeah, and let me do that because you are, you are definitely a cool person. I'm so glad that I met you. Let me just pull up my stupid thing. And make sure that you mute. There, okay, Mr. Greek. You are now a moderator for my channel. So if you see, like a, spam or a, spam bots, you can go ahead and delete them. So, hello, and here is my friend Serene again. Hello, dear. And Serene, and if you remember, she was actually on my chat a couple of days ago, and I bowl with her. And she's a very good bowler, and I'm a bad bowler. And I think I figured out why I'm such a bad bowler. Because, Serene's ball is round. Mine is square. So I think that I invested in a round ball, I might do better. And what do you think, Serene? And you think that if I had a round ball, I would do better? Well, because I know that I never win the card game at the bowling alley. Oh, the only game that I ever win at the bowling alley is, who drinks the most beer. That's the only game that I ever win. So, yeah, but Serene is a wonderful person, a wonderful friend, and I've known her for at least a year, right, honey? Brian says, my highest score in bowling was a 99. Really? Oh, do I bowl barefoot too? No, but I have bowled in a bowling lane in a bowling league, and the lanes were outside, and it was snowing, and so there was a bear walking across like the alleys. So I ended up hitting the bear with the bowling ball, the square bowling ball, and so the bear started chasing me, and it was a whole ugly story. Or was it in Vietnam? I don't know, Carlos. Oh, Carlos, me and like you, we've been all over the place. So, your father once got cramps from a bowling alley. Well, then, he shouldn't hang around with the girls that are in the bathroom. So, your grandfather, could nip that problem in the bud. You can get foot disease from those shoes. Yeah, that's why you buy your own. Serene, and so you see the kind of people that I hang out with. I mean, you think that I'm messed up at the bowling league. Look at these messed up people that I hang out with. Well, the only normal ones are Jennifer the Greek, Brian, Carlos. Are you normal, Carlos? I don't know. Oh, that's like asking a pig if it's a cat. If Carlos is normal. Yeah, Serene, we've been friends for a long time. Man, that stream there, then it was so fun. Oh, what, Greek? The one, that you were in Terra? Oh, we're talking about your gaming, for like half an hour. But I'm telling you, because I looked at the analytics, and for the hour that I wasn't talking, my viewer rate went way up. So maybe people just don't like me talking. Maybe they don't like me talking, or maybe they don't like me talking in my $700, really $737 YouTube mic or Amazon mic. And so tomorrow I'm helping a friend of mine move, and Wednesday my usual bowling league, I've got to take Al, and Jen knows, and Serene knows a little bit, like with some of his like Alzheimer's problems, but he's really going to get something done with that. He's really got to do something. Brimbo, have you ever thought entertaining nursing homes for their activities department? You are so talented. Well, thank you, Brian. Entertaining nursing homes, no, and honestly, because to be honest, I don't think that a lot of nursing homes would get some of the irrelevant things that I say. Because Serene knows, that at the bowling league, there's this me, and there's this guy. I'm not going to say his name, but he's known as Six Pack, and both me and him come up with the most craziest off the wall things to say, and I make sure that I say crazy off the wall things, because I'll say things that people are thinking, and I'll say them and really don't care that much. I hired many like you who are talented and in the prison. Well, I don't want to go to prison, to have my talents recognized there, Brian. Thank you. Because then I can be like the Blues Brothers at the end of the movie. You know, remember when they're performing in prison? Oh, they're doing Jailhouse Rock in the prison. Okay, Serene. Oh, thanks for dropping in. I will see you next week, honey. I'll see you next Wednesday. Everybody, say hello to my good friend Serene. Say goodbye to Serene. Goodbye, Serene. Talented goes a long way, yes. And Mr. Greek there, he's very talented with some of his graphics. If you have ever seen him on Moments with Michelle, he puts up some really great graphics. And whether he, designs them or not, or imports them from somewhere, the graphics are perfect. We shouldn't corrupt her. She seems sweet. Jen, she's one of those girls who is sweet. I'm sweet, but trust me, I've been around people long enough to know when everybody has like a Darth Vader living, right behind the mask. Not exactly prison entertainment, takes all different. Well, Johnny Cash, one of his best albums was the one from, from Folsom Prison, and that was in San Francisco, I believe. Hello, Faye Ann. How are you? And is this your first time coming on to my channel here, Faye? I'm just curious. Because I usually... Oh, okay, you're from Tom's channel. Okay, well then you are certainly welcome here, dear. As long as you said that, I had no worries. Oh, Jennifer, and I said it, I can't believe it. Because I even told Greek about it. We can't say no worries anymore. So I'm just as bad. And there is Miss Rita. Hello, lovely Miss Rita. From the Beatles. Yeah, Rita. Okay, honey, what I want to do is... I want to contact you directly so we can get together and hang out. Because Rita only lives like 35, 40, maybe 46 and a half miles from me. So, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, Rita, because me and Jennifer N are good friends, and sometimes when it gets warmer, because I'm not going up to freezing cold Atlanta, to visit, my friend here, but, yeah, but I will go south to Fort Myers to visit you, Rita. Brian, many of us, yeah, yes. Oh yes, Brian, I do know that, and that is, and maybe not a lot of you don't know, and Jennifer knows, that I had a channel with just over 1,000 viewers, and I deleted it because I had a lot of people with that were giving me, crap, and it was just, too much drama. And that's one thing that I've noticed about going in with like Tom's channel and Tom's friends and like Yeah Man and Coach and all of them. It's just nice and peaceful, relaxing. I mean, I can talk about, my silliness and goofiness and not have to worry about somebody, hating me. Hating me. Carlos, Miss Bimbo, or Barbarella. Okay, let's get rid of that one. See, spam bot. There we go. Well, Carlos. I mean, people die every day. I don't think that Bob Saget was really known for like being a big, drug head or anything. It's like when Tom Petty died. I mean, Tom Petty wasn't known as a drug head. Prince, he could have been a drug head or not. But Tom Petty, Bob Saget, because I could croak tomorrow. So who knows? Okay, yes, Faye. Yes, Faye. Well, thank you, and please subscribe to my channel because I will not go into that drama community anymore for any reason. Because I still have friends in there, and they have said, and a lot of people call me Pansy, and Carlos knows me as Pansy because that's a nickname that my father gave me a long time ago. Bimbo Barbarella, that's a character that I made up, and Jennifer is the only one here who knows my real name. Okay, but here's a trivia question. What very, very famous band gets their name from a character in the movie Barbarella that was in 1967 with Jane Fonda? Very, very famous band gets their name from a character. No, not the monkeys. Oh, Carlos, please. What are you, sniffing glue, Carlos? The monkeys. Okay, Rita, so Faye is cool. And so Faye, as long as Rita says you're cool, then you are definitely more than welcome anytime to come on my chat. Yes, Jennifer, and I did tell you what band this was that came from the movie Barbarella. Faye Ann has it correct. Well then you now have 2 good points for you. You knew that answer, and you know Miss Rita. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. And this is the kind of stuff that me and Jennifer N and her husband and her husband. Her husband, the Eggman, Gookajoob, do on our music shows. That is coming up this Saturday at 8 o'clock if you want to watch it. And I'm sure that I'll pimp it out again Thursday when I do my Boyd wrestling picks. Rita, and am I on your Facebook? Okay, yeah, because and it's funny because I don't pay attention too much to my Facebook because I know that Jennifer's on my Facebook, and I even told her, I says, "Are we friends on Facebook?" And she says, "I don't know." And so we are. Yes, and please hit the thumbs button. Because the more thumbs up buttons I get, the more chances I have to win valuable prizes. Valuable prizes chosen especially for me. Yes, Miss Serene. Okay, and like Serene bowls in like 7 different leagues in like 3 different days. I'm surprised, that she doesn't have like some kind of like robot arm, because nobody can bowl that much. And like it says, she's good. Maybe that's why she's good, because she has a robot arm. Next time I see her, I'm going to have to bring my little metal detector like Rosie has and just go up and down her arm. And if I start doing I'll know that she has a robot arm. So watch out for that, honey. And if you don't want me to do the robot arm, make sure the next time, that I come, you bring cheese. Okay, because every Wednesday I say, "Hey, Serene, did you bring cheese?" And she says, "No, I don't have anybody, and I don't have any cheese, Erica." And so then, then I suck because I don't have cheese. Okay, see, she says that she's bowling maybe 13 to 15 games a week. Wow. That's a lot. Oh, yes, Mr. Greek. And now, that's something that I think is going through like Miss Michelle's channel. Yeah, because I get to dig out my Aleister Crowley deck. I know where it is. I just have to dig it out. And that should be fun. And if anybody follows tarot, Mr. Greek, have you got Michelle's link handy that you can drop into my chat here? Yeah. Okay, because Jennifer N knows her. Brian knows her. But we're going to do like a tarot reading with a deck drawn by Aleister Crowley. And Aleister Crowley is the one who Ozzy Osbourne references to in the song Mr. Crowley. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and so there is Moments with Michelle. That's her link there. If you would like to, sub to her. Yeah, Greek. I like Mr. Crowley. I like Mr. Tinker Train. I like Perry Mason. And Jennifer says, and Mr. Greek and Rita and Brian, do you guys know who H.P. Lovecraft is? Because a while ago I did a whole show on my H.P. Lovecraft collection of books and comics and shit like that. And okay, here's the Cat Daddy. What do you want, Cat Daddy? You can come in and say to people on the chat. Okay, because Jennifer N. And Serene from bowling. She might still be on.
Right there.
Shut up. What do you want?
No, what was I going to say about to put out there for the cat or whatever, to feed the birds or whatever on the whatever the food we put on the evening, not just the cat food.
The cats, the birds.
You want to put it out for the birds right now?
I don't know. Are they empty?
I don't know. What should I put in? Some seeds out there? Just go and check and see if there needs any or not.
Okay, so you're going to put out seeds for the birds? Why don't you put out rocks and sticks?
No, I'm not
because that will be helpful for their diet.
I'm not going to worry about it then.
Okay. Okay. What about the raccoons?
I don't know what about them. You tell me. I don't know.
And were the raccoons out today? Did you see the raccoons?
I didn't really see them by the way. Unless they
Oh,
come out right now.
okay. What about the possums and the
I don't know. I don't know who.
jackalopes?
I just need to know a serious thing, and I'm gonna just sit down and watch TV. I'm done. I'm done putting the food out.
Okay. Very good.
You want to put any more out there for the birds?
No, that's fine.
Okay. I think I put it out before, didn't I?
Yes.
I put it in the bird thing, filled it up some. Did I? But I don't
Yes.
remember.
Okay. Yes, you did a great job.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't remember what I did.
See, I don't need to make my comedy up. You guys are seeing my comedy live on stage. Poor Al. Poor Al. I mean, because he's got dementia and like he knows it, and it's frustrating to him because he knows that he's forgetting things, and no, Jen, I thought that you watched that stream about H.P. Lovecraft. Oh, that I did. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, H.P. Lovecraft is extremely creepy. Yeah, yeah. And so Mr. Greek says that he's almost his own genre. Yeah, he's, and and to use the proper vernacular, H.P. Lovecraft is fucked up. He's fucked up. He really is. Oh yeah, the vermicious canids. God damn it! It means that they're gonna be out here by my office window later on tonight. All hemming and hawing because they didn't get fed. God damn. All right, somebody get that guy. I will. I got him. Oh. All right, somebody got him. Thank you. Or did I? Oh yeah, and Greek, and the next time that maybe the Saturday after we do our Steely Dan show, me and Jen and the College of Knowledge, we could do a show like creepy authors. Creepy authors. Oh yeah, Faye. Oh yeah, because like here we see deer in the morning, and it's so beautiful to see like animals like that in your front yard. Because if you're living in like downtown Detroit or downtown Kenosha, you're not going to see deers. At the Mountains of Madness. Yes. All right. Oh, okay, Greek. Oh, that's enough. Don't give too many spoilers here. Because there's quite a few movies that they tried to make of like H.P. Lovecraft's stories, but they don't film well. They really don't film well. Brian says, Faye, I just fed my deer about an hour ago. 5 does and 2 yearlings. Wow. Yeah. 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 Oh, cool. Yeah, Greek. Let's save the material for the program. And watch guaranteed we'll do an HP Lovecraft show and we'll be the only two people watching. Faye, you have 55 acres? Christ, I've only got 2.5 acres and I've got all these animals. Yeah, Jen, but didn't you say that the deer were jumping over the fence? Or maybe that's when you had a lower fence and maybe that's when the Eggman put up a bigger fence. Yeah, but I thought you said that the deer were jumping over the fence to get to your food. Yes, Brian, and okay, because my property butts up against like a county marsh preserve. So yeah, that's why we get all the critters coming in here, and they know, that we put food out for them, and that's one thing that really, really irritates me to no end is when people say, oh, stupid animals, stupid animals. No, animals are not stupid. The bipedal hominids are the stupid ones. I gotta go to the bathroom. So who wants to come up and moderate for a minute? Jen, you want to come up and just moderate for a minute while I go to the bathroom, because it's gonna be a couple of minutes. So here, I'll post the link here. Jen or Greek, if one of you guys want to come up and just moderate while I go to the bathroom, I would definitely appreciate it. Bobcats. No, there's not a lot of bobcats down here. We have a lot of feral cats. I've raised a bit. Yeah, I know, honey, and I've seen your raised beds. Okay, and thank you, Ms. Jennifer N. She is going to be your co-host for a couple of minutes while I go to the potty, and I honestly have to go check to make sure that he fed everybody and got everything. Jen, so are you on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, hey.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so here's your co-host for the next probably 7.5 minutes. Thank you, Jen.
You're welcome. I just turned my volume down. Hold on, let me close it. It's always a pain. All right. Everybody hear me now? No echo? I think we're good. So, Brian, where do you live? Did you have bobcats? Oh, Faye, I have just everything: persimmons, pomegranate, blueberries, blackberries, Asian pears, apple, mulberries, white and red, figs. It's not a lot of work. I'm a lazy gardener. If I can keep the deer. It was Central Pennsylvania. Lived in Scranton. Actually started in Scranton. Gosh, what a dirty city it was back then. Moved to Florida after that. Never looked back. Yes, Faye, I do can and free. Yeah, are you guys getting an echo?
I'm out here trying to capture my cat Misfit.
Psst, psst, psst,
Come on, Misfit.
psst. I have it on chat so I can't see what she's doing. Y'all know why? I thought I closed YouTube. Let me look again. Oh, it is. Everything's. Oh, it must be echoing off of fancies. That's what's happening. And the State Universe. Yeah, I had never watched The Office when it was on regular TV because I got rid of TV well over a decade ago. And then my father did it. It's crazy. That's a funny show. Yeah, the echo is definitely coming off pansies, I think. So, Bopak, I did subscribe to you. Do you have music on your channel? I didn't have time to check out. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, cool. I saw you only had like 9 videos, so I hope you plan on putting more content in there, especially since you worked on music this morning.
Here, and I had to capture Misfit. So you guys get to see Misfit.
Misfit's such a cutie.
Come on, Misfit, you're on television, so say something smart. And you know, the cat is usually very, very, very vocal. Come on, you're on television. Here, look at your friend Jennifer.
Hey, Misfit. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Of course the cat's not yakking now.
No. But he's a good emotional support kitty. You know, Misfit.
No, the cat's more of a pain in the ass because it jumps on me, you know, with White at the cat at 4 o'clock in the morning and wakes my dumb ass up.
I know, I bet I scared you when I replied back to you the other morning.
Yeah, really. Jen, and can you get the Greek on there? Do you see him? Can you get him?
No, you'll have to let him in. You have the power.
There, Mr. Greek.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Pansy, you're going to have to put your headphones on.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll cancel the echo, I think.
Okay.
You know what they say about cats and dogs.
What did they
Dogs
say?
have owners and cats have servants or something like that.
I like both cats and dogs for different reasons.
Yeah. We just had to put our cat down. He lived a good 18 years, even though he
That's a
was
long
blind.
time for a cat.
Yeah. So he had a good life, but we just put him down, I guess, New Year's, day
Well,
before.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I rescued him from a busy street in Atlanta. He was going up he was at a gas station, going up under cars to get warm on a cold, rainy November night. And he had crossed a major highway because there were a bunch of stray cats that the local used bookstore took care of, and they would try and trap them, and then they'd take them in to get fixed. They finally got that whole population under control, but he was one of those kitties. So he lived a good 18 years.
Man, that's really interesting. Have you ever heard of this thing? I forget what it's called. It's like toxoplasmosis or something like that.
Yeah.
It's
Yes, I have.
yeah. It's like I think it's transferred by cats, right?
I think, yes. Yeah. And I think pregnant women can get it.
Right.
So they should
Yeah.
be cleaning litter boxes and stuff. Yeah.
That's exactly right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
funny thing is that it increases your risk of getting into a car crash.
Really? That's odd.
Yeah, and it's not like, oh, this is this and that is that. It's just if you look at the statistics and so many people have this, proportionally more people get into car accidents that have been infected with this, like, I think it's like a parasite, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to ask my mother-in-law's a vet, so I'll ask her about that. So that's interesting.
There's lots of weird shit like that in the world.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, she's suffering. They need vet techs so badly right now.
A good friend of mine is a vet tech. They used to work with, like, horses and all kinds of different animals.
Yeah, they used to do large animal, but now they've kind of gotten away from that because a lot of this area has been developed. So there aren't so many large animals to deal with anymore.
Gotcha.
There are a few here and there, but just for their practice, it seemed to be best to not do large animals anymore.
And so did that get rid of the echo?
Yep, sure did.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, that sounds like it's much better.
Well, Brian, that's great. Yeah, I'm at the age, though, where I'm not going to get any more animals, though. I feel I'm too old.
Fair enough. I mean, you have to. It's like having a child. You have to be prepared to care for it, right?
Oh
Yeah.
my God, Greek. And what is that? A Wolverine in the picture?
It's a red panda.
Really? It looks like a Wolverine.
No,
it doesn't. I know what a Wolverine
like,
looks like.
Vaguely similar. Like if you go down the whole like tree of life or whatever, but they're adjacent somewhere.
Okay, yeah, because people should know that pandas actually aren't bears.
Right. Well, wait.
No, they're not
I'm
bears.
sure about that.
No, they're not bears. They're rodents.
Well,
I think.
that's the thing with the raccoon dogs, the tanukis.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Let's see.
particularly a fan of the waterfowl. That's my personal favorite animal at the moment.
Waterfowl
Yeah.
to look at and
Well, we
Don't-
have a lot of them.
Boy,
in
that's
the
a big
area,
duck.
And yeah, and I like to go visit them at various times of the day.
hmm
It's a nice pastime, nice activity.
yeah, I like ducks. Except, Muscovies can be kind of intimidating. As they get
Like
bigger.
a goose, a big goose.
The ones that are as big as a goose. The big
Yeah.
Muscovies with the warts all over the...
It's been a long time since I've had a big goose. Bada bing.
Yeah, the Canadian Chris calls them the roast beef of the sky.
Oh,
We have
and
flocks that fly around all the time.
oh, and Mr. Greek. Okay, and you think that I am smart on like music stuff? Her husband, the Eggman, Goo Goo Gajoob, is
Or it
is
has been, whatever you want to call them.
is probably one of the few people who I will say is my equal, if not superior to me in like music knowledge.
Yeah. He's
Well,
pretty
see,
incredible.
Well, see, because I know like more like music trivia and like unimportant stuff, whereas he knows more like actual factual like actual factual material that he doesn't have to make up.
Right, about the bands, yeah.
Yeah,
And
I mean, trivia is one thing, but like, I just like people who are clearly like they love music.
If you watch our
can
shows,
tell, right?
Greek, if you watch our shows, like I said before, me and those two, we put a lot of homework into like, doing what we're doing. It's not like we're just saying, oh, well, this album sucks. Oh, this song sucks. This is sucks. Oh, this is good. This sucks.
Right.
No, I mean, we actually listen to every single one of Jethro Tull's albums
Oh man, okay.
to do the Jethro Tull
Jesus.
show. Yeah.
And that was the last one that we.
I'm
And
feeling it right now.
okay, because that was the last one that we did, Jen. Before I, canceled.
Well, and our Christmas, our top
Oh, well, no.
Christmas that we hate and the ones we love.
Okay, yeah, the Christmas one was the last one. Yeah, but
Yeah, that was fun.
Okay, the toll we're gonna have to do again. We're gonna have to do ELP,
I
ELO.
saw Jethro Tull live.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, during what tour?
I think it was it Merriweather State Pavilion or was it Foxtrot?
Okay, but like, what CD were they promoting at the time?
I don't know. They were playing all the old stuff though. Well, I'll look up the tour. But
And
it was kind of a disappointment because man, he lost his voice completely.
okay, so it must have been the latter. And
It
so
was
Brian
very-
says that
it
he's a
was
big
like
animal lover
10 years ago or something.
and had everything from horses to cats. I would love to have a horse, because then, like, well, I don't get that drunk anymore, but then I wouldn't have to worry about like getting a DUI, like being drunk on a horse. But in the state of Florida, you can get a DUI for being drunk on a horse. You can.
Yes.
I know people that have.
And on a lawnmower, because that's popular.
On a lawnmower too?
Yes. There have
Like
been
a riding
several
mower,
Florida men.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And, okay.
And my
and-
sister-in-law has horses, but I don't know how many at this point. She's
Oh.
a
I can't
animal.
believe you
Ford.
hadn't heard of H.P. Lovecraft stuff before.
Yeah, no, I'm just not into sci-fi. And interestingly, even though
It's
my
really
husband,
not sci-fi. It's really
just-
different than that.
Weird, creepy.
Yeah, it's creepy, weird, but like also like mystery. I think is an important part about it.
but I
Okay,
heard it was also kind of
fucked
humorous
up.
because
Fucked
it's
up.
so fucked up. It's
Yeah.
so fun.
If you
Oh.
read it and like pay attention, it will make you feel awkward and scared.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
basically the vibe, right?
Okay, but Brian says here, musically, opinion, was Stevie Nicks better and more successful as a solo artist or with Fleetwood Mac and Lindsey Buckingham? That's a good
I
question.
liked Fleetwood Mac before, like
Lindsey
early years.
Buckingham. Okay.
They were more blues.
Rumors is
oh.
like a fantastic, perfect album that should be in everybody's collection.
Okay, but Fleetwood Mac, when they first started, they had like Peter Green and all sorts of, and they were a completely different band than
Yeah.
Rumors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
what I
know
like.
that is true, but just the album Rumors is fantastic. You can't-
It is. It is.
It's
And I am
unassailable.
I am not a Fleetwood Mac song, but Rumors, I actually have it. And
It is
just
good.
because it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
and then the one after that was, Tusk, and you're going from like the top of the cliff, to the bottom of the ravine.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, and I think Fleetwood Mac, much like Rod Stewart,
Yeah.
when
Okay.
he was with Faces as opposed to Rod Stewart, popular.
Oh my God, yeah, Faces. Oh, was such a different band.
Yeah, I loved
Okay,
him.
okay, because Ronnie Wood from the Rolling Stones came from Faces.
Yeah.
Did you ever check out that band that I was telling you about? That
No, because no, and you know what? And Greek. And last night I was on YouTube and I was checking it out, and I saw that Michelle was on, and I said, okay, just let me see what she's talking about. So we ended up
Right.
chatting there for like 4 hours. So I
Yeah,
never
that
got to
went
check
on
out.
forever.
Oh, that Sympathy for the Devil.
Yeah, no, this band is super cool. They're called Liebach.
Yeah,
You'll probably be into at least some of the stuff they do.
I think I might have one song by them. Hold on one second, just let me look.
What is it, Liebach?
Laibach.
Hold on. I do have a song by them.
Life is Life is really good, and Sympathy for the Devil is pretty good. They're
Okay,
mostly covers,
oh,
but they're totally out there covers.
okay. They did a cover of Mamas and the Papa song, California Dreamin'.
Yeah, they've done a lot, like almost all of their stuff is
Yes.
covers, pretty much.
Okay. So I
But
have
they're
that one song.
wild. They're
I've
totally
got that
wild.
one song. And you know who gave me that song, Jen? And you would know, Tara. Tara.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they would know for sure.
Yeah. And so Mr. Greek and Tara had like a 2.5 hour chat about games.
Yeah,
Oh,
sort of.
and okay, because I had to take a break because my throat was so sore that night. So I said, "Here, you guys just take over. I'll just sit here and."
I mean, I was happy to meet them. That
Oh
that
yeah,
was a nice time.
and like Tara's really cool, and like Jennifer knows her, so.
Yeah, so I saw that Liebach is a Slovenian group, avant-garde music, industrial
Slovenia, yes,
art.
wow.
Yeah, I couldn't remember where they were from, but I knew it was like Eastern Europe sort of
Oh,
situation.
that's
Yeah.
like part of Czech. And was it you who were saying that you wanted to take a vacation in Croatia?
I was recommending Croatia as a vacation
Okay, to
destination.
Yeah,
somebody,
it's
yeah.
supposed
And
to be really
also
good.
there was someone who was in one of the chats that was from Croatia.
Right,
And I
okay,
was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Croatia." Yeah, it's awesome there. I am very happy that
Okay, the old Yugoslavia.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Croatia and Albania myself, but I have an obligation to go to the Czech Republic first. But I was looking at Liebach's. Am I still on?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay. I was looking at Liebach's one of their album covers, and I guess they can't wear those uniforms in Germany.
Oh,
Yeah,
what, the
so
Nazi uniforms? No, they
So
can't.
this is the thing
Yeah.
that people misunderstand about Laibach, honestly, is that so they're from like this former Soviet Union area, and a lot of their like themes in the way that they like frame their music and like the vibe of their art that they're doing is supposed to be like anti both like authoritarian but also like anti like fascist. It's anti-fascist but also anti like the communist regime that they were living under and they like
Right.
they're lampooning it in their imagery in various
Right.
ways.
Yeah, but they can't bring that imagery into Germany at
Right,
any
it's
concert.
a law
Yeah.
in Germany that you cannot like do that kind of thing. It's
Right.
too taboo.
Verboten.
Yes.
And
East
okay,
Bolton.
and
Yeah, no, I
okay,
have friends from Germany, so
okay, no, but this is good. And now Brian says, what about Don Henley? Was he better as a solo artist or with Eagles? Wait. Oh,
Like the girls of summer
wait.
or something?
Greek. I want to compliment on Brian because he said something very correct. The band is called Eagles, not
not
the
the
Eagles. I hate
Gotcha.
that. I hate that
Okay.
when people say, right,
Yeah,
Brian, so props to you. So was he a better solo artist or was he better with Eagles?
Gosh.
no comment.
Why? You don't like. Oh, hello
I'm not
there.
an Eagles fan,
Yeah, neither.
Oh,
and
hello
I'm
there, sipping
certainly not a
tea.
Henley fan.
But I gotta put the cute animals back up because I think I'm getting a little too far into the weeds here.
Okay, there, sipping tea. Nice to see you. Oh, nice to see you. I met you a
You're
couple of
hurting
days
cat.
ago. Um, yes, and I just want to give him some props for using something correct. Jen, and you've known me long enough that there are certain little things like that that just bother me.
Oh, I know.
What are the things that bother you? What are you talking about?
Okay, because the name of the band is Eagles, not the Eagles.
Oh, I see. I see.
And for some unknown reason, I don't know why, it doesn't make any sense, but that just bothers me when people say that. Okay,
It
Don
does.
Henley.
Different things, yeah.
My favorite CD by Don Henley was "Building the Perfect Beast," and there's a
I've
song
only
on,
heard the one
and
song.
there's a really good song on there. It's a slow. It's very slow song. I can't think of it because I'm not gonna dig through all my CDs, especially now
I'll
when
tell you in a
it's
minute.
dark.
That was Boys of Summer.
No, okay, no. So keep going. Oh, keep going.
You Can't Make Love. Man with a
No.
Mission. You're
No,
Not Drinking Enough.
no.
Not Enough Love in the World.
No.
Month of Sundays. Sunday
That's it.
Sunset Room.
That's it. Oh, Month of Sundays.
Sundays,
That's
okay.
the song. Oh, that song to me. I mean, there's not a lot of music that I call like beautiful songs, but Month of Sundays is a beautiful song. Just like
We
I
may
think,
have to do. I'm
What?
sorry. We may have to do a Valentine's Day special.
well, because you know what Valentine's Day is, right, Jen?
Yeah, your birthday. We should do it.
Oh God. Oh, I shouldn't have mentioned it. Okay, well, then you and Chris can do all like love songs. I'll do like the most creepy horror songs that I can think of.
Ours will probably be like 9 Inch Nails.
Right. Okay, so Sippin' Tea says, "Hey Brian, may I ask what you feed your senior cats?" I don't know. What do you feed a senior cats? Because we really don't have any
Lots of
senior cats, but
definitely
I
wet food. And
well,
we did Purina 1 because it has a high protein content. So you want a
oh,
high protein content, but you also want them to make sure they have plenty of fluid.
okay,
So
because
wet
I
food.
know that Misfits is old. I don't know how old she is, but she is definitely an older cat. And like since we got her from Daddy Al's brother, I'm gonna take her to the vets. Just have her checked out and stuff like that. But no,
Yeah, and
see,
that's my mother-in-law, the vet's recommendation for older cats. Especially if they're outside, they need plenty of wet food to help their little kidneys.
well, and you know what I do see Misfit doing a lot when she's outside is like, especially in the morning, she'll eat like wet grass.
Mm-hmm.
Is that good?
That grass is fine. Grass is fine. And maybe she's wanting more liquid, so that
Okay,
makes it
so
hard.
okay, so if the cat's on grass, oh, she's not going to get all high and stuff now. Now is she? You know, from grass.
No, unless she
Oh.
smokes.
Oh, well, I don't know. Well, maybe I should leave her some papers out and see what she does.
I had to switch the laundry from the washer to the dryer, so sorry about that.
Every time you're on chat, Greek, you seem to be doing laundry.
You
Yeah,
don't
come
have
do mine.
You have no idea. The laundry situation here is very bad.
And so what are you doing? Laundry for like the whole complex where you live, or what?
Let me tell you a story. There was one time.
Oh, please. Okay, here we go. Okay,
was
so
one
make sure.
time-
Okay, so make it funny. Yeah, make it funny.
I don't know if you'll find it funny or not, but this is how I feel about laundry, right? There was one time that so much laundry had built up, and it was to a staggering degree. I filled an entire large contractor trash bag, like heavy duty trash bag, with laundry, and I dragged it out into the woods, poured gasoline on it, and just set it on fire.
Laundry done.
Laundry done. Yeah, and that's not a joke. That is actual.
That's famous. Okay,
Oh my
okay. And just so you know, Greek, that somewhere, sometime, you're gonna hear me make a joke out of that, and if you want, I'll even give you, the props for it.
That is hilarious. That's what thrift stores are for.
Yeah, I know. I feel bad about it in retrospect because you could donate it to whatever, but
No, I mean for wash and wear. You just get your stuff at the thrift store, and then you're not spending so much on clothes. And then you can burn them without guilt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, maybe.
Okay. And here's a good question for the chat. What are some clothing that you would not buy at a thrift store? Wait,
Oh,
okay.
gosh,
Oh,
man.
wait. Oh, okay. You guys don't answer. I want the chat to answer first.
Right.
Rita, and Sippin' Tea, and Brian, what are some things that you would not buy at a thrift store? It's probably going to be the same thing all around, but... Hey, Penny. You're a new subscriber from Tom's channel. And do
Penny,
you guys know
I
Penny?
know Penny.
Penny? Okay. Okay, Greek, you know Penny? So,
Yeah.
Penny, you are more than welcome here. Thank you very much for stopping by. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll leave a thumbs up. And I'll send you a subscription letter in the mail, and it's $5 a month. No, I'm only kidding.
For the letter.
Okay. Oh, okay. So Penny says that she would never buy underwear. Rita says underwear. Brian, what would you not buy from a thrift store?
Did Faye give an answer yet?
Huh?
Did Faye give an answer of what she would
Um,
not buy at a thrift store? No, she has not.
No.
Faye,
No.
Penny, but
Penny and Rita both said underwear.
Faye, no underwear.
And so the Greek says that he won't wear burnt up clothes.
I want to
Okay,
burn the
Faye
clothes.
says underwear. Brian says, I made a lot of money from thrifting in flea markets on eBay. Yeah, okay. Brian laughs. Okay, now one thing that I mean, underwear I wouldn't even think of buying, but I hardly ever wear socks. But one thing is like a bathing suit. I wouldn't buy a bathing suit at a thrift store.
Yeah.
Even if it had the tag on it.
Well, if it was unused, then I would, underwear, they don't hold a lot of funk. bathing suit can hold a lot of funk.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now, Brian, why wouldn't you buy a tie at a thrift store? Now, I say bra, but I would never find a bra that would fit me in a thrift store. So,
I wouldn't buy a tie. Yeah, okay, yeah. Maybe if something had a tag on it, I might buy it. But, yeah, okay, so Faye says not bathing suit or socks. No, and like, I think I own probably like 6 pairs of socks, and 4 of them are those, gay fucking socks that you get from the hospital.
those are great, though.
I hate those things.
I love mine. They don't strangle my legs.
I hate those things, and they make me wear them. Oh, okay, yeah, because Jen knows. Back a couple of months ago, I was in the hospital a couple of times in like a 2-month period because I had E. coli because I ate a 2-headed fish, but so they said, oh well, you need to wear these socks, and I said, and I told them straight out, I said, no, I don't want to wear those gay looking socks, and I don't mean to offend any person of ulterior lifestyles, but I hate those things.
You gotta watch out for the Geminis, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah, last time I
Geminis.
was in the hospital, I wasn't even allowed out of the bed for days. So,
Well, that's because you were probably making trouble.
No, I had a blood clot in my head
Oh.
because I hit the bathroom wall so hard that I passed out. And it
God.
caused a blood clot on the opposite side of my brain.
Oh God, really? That sounds horrible.
Okay, now that sounds... And you know what we can do, Jennifer? We can do College of Knowledge story time. And you can tell that story.
I'm looking for cuter animals.
No, I like that cat. Look at that cat's face. That cat
I
says...
was looking for other cats.
No, I like that cat. Oh, Rita, you must wear sandals or flip-flops. Yeah.
Oh, that's my
Well,
girl. That's me.
I mean, see,
If I
because...
could, here.
because I really don't wear flip-flops or sandals that much because, like, my feet are they're like cloven, so it's hard for me to fit in sandals.
You have a hoof.
Excuse me. That got me. Wow. Cloven. So I guess you're not kosher.
Oh my God, I could come up with a real funny joke, but I'm not gonna.
Wait, no,
I know the
Cloven's
variety
good.
of joke that you mean, so just yeah,
No,
use your judgment.
no, about how Jen said about being kosher, I could come up with some kind of religious connotation joke, but I won't. So
Right, exactly. Don't do it.
Faye says, those darn hasp socks with the grips, I trip wearing them on my carpeting at home. Yes, they're horrific.
All right, here we go.
Oh, they're horrific.
Here's a good cat.
Oh.
I
I
like
want to
this
see...
cat.
Yes, Greek, and that's good, but I want to see a bitey cat.
Yeah, like one that's gonna tear your arm off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Faye, I'm the same way. I need to wear Merrills or Aerosols or something really with a good arch support. Because I have a huge arch. Probably from my disco days.
Oh,
Wearing 6-inch
wait,
platform.
This is something we've been talking about.
wait. Brian in the chat room, I have seen pictures of Jennifer's disco pictures, and out of my friendship towards her, I will not share them. But
You have not.
Can you please come out? I look Bang Tango, but I can't see Bang Tango in the yard.
Jen,
I can't see the cat.
Jen,
I don't know where the
Yeah.
cat is.
can you take over so I can
Help out.
rescue the
Yeah.
cat?
So,
Got to find Bandango.
Yeah, Bang Tango's outside, and Al can't find her. Okay.
And it's
Okay.
almost dark.
Okay. And so any jokes that you say, make sure that you repeat them when I come back because I don't want to miss them.
Will do. So a lady on Bob's chat said her bobcat. Oh my gosh.
I know. I actually like that. That was one of the things that I remembered like most distinctly. I was like, people are saying like a lot of stuff you see usually, and then I was like, wait, your bobcat got out? What the actual like fuck are you talking about?
Man.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That was an interesting moment for sure.
Yeah. I wonder if she's a rehabber.
I
'Cause
mean,
I
I
think-
don't know about all that.
I don't know. I was on Twitter and I saw this girl. Look, I guess she's an actress who had a cat that looked like a baby bobtail. And I was
You
like,
mean,
please don't be retail selling. You know.
Oh yeah, no, like you're talking about like they rescue and do the rehabilitation for the animal.
Yeah, rescue and rehab's fine, but I like the whole sugar baby craze and stuff
It's
like that. I
weird,
find that sad.
Yeah, the whole like breeding
Yeah.
animal thing
Breeding
is kind
for
of
profit.
bizarre. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about it. I like animals, but I also feel like there's something a little off about the whole practice of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my sister-in-law, at one point she was, collecting, oops, sorry. Collecting parrots and I don't know, all kinds of stuff. And I'm just like, that's just not cool. And your mom's a vet, you should know better.
Man, parrots are a weird animal.
Yeah.
I like people
Yeah.
who are super into birds. I don't understand how you get into like hanging out with a bird.
Yeah, she had one called Jack Sparrow's African Gray. And I was kind of trying to pet him once through the cage, and he was shying away from me and turned his head, and then all of a sudden he reached over and bit me and just started laughing.
Yeah, like what's going on? And you know that they're emulating the sound of laughter. It's like the mimicry of the bird is very uncanny, I guess.
Yeah. And, I've seen people even with cockatiels where they teach them to cuss and, but those birds live a long time.
They do, and I think that's like a big desire for people. They want like a pet that they can like kind of like have for a long time and not know that it's gonna die.
Yeah, but you have to have someone to pass it on to. Now, if you've taught your bird to cuss, probably a lot of people aren't going to want your bird.
So I really like sheep, and this is the coolest kind of sheep. It's a Hepardian sheep. They were bred on the Hepardian Isles for having a particular strange genetic defect where they grow more horns than they should, and it's not set at one like number. It can go up beyond like 4, but
Wow.
very strange breed, and
Were they from Scotland or?
Yeah, the Hepardian Isles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. The I had to close YouTube because I was trying to get rid of that echo, and I'm on my phone, so I'm not going to try and pull it back up because I may
Oh, sorry.
boot
Am I
myself.
echoing?
No, no, no. But I can't see a picture. So what was the name of it again?
Oh,
What kind of sheep?
it's a Hepardian sheep.
How do you spell that?
Hebridean.
Hepardian. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh wow. That's pretty wild.
It is wild. They're very strange but interesting creatures. But it's interesting that people were like, oh, there's this unique breed of creature on this island. We should cultivate and keep them around. I always find that kind of thing a little fascinating.
Yeah. There's this pig breed that I'm totally in love with. If I had, I don't know, but I would eat them. I can't justify having pigs and not eating them. Um, but they're curly haired pigs. What is the name of them? Because the it takes longer to fatten them up for harvest. They have a lot more fat on them, which of course you can trim down. But the meat is supposed to be a lot more flavorful because of all the.
Is it like the same thing with how have you heard of Kobe beef or whatever?
Yeah, basically the same thing.
But with pig, yeah.
Yeah, and they're a rare breed. Yeah, because you can't harvest them within a year or less. You have to. It's at least a couple of years, and they're a little bit smaller, but they are the cutest things. And see, that's the thing. If I bought them, I probably wouldn't want to eat them because they're so darn cute.
I know. I feel the same way with chickens. They've come to kill the rooster, but we ain't gonna die.
Oh, here it is. It's a Mangalitsa pig, and it is all curly. It looks like a poodle almost. That is a pig. They're adorable. It's a Mangalitza, Mangalitsa, and they're rare. It's a British pig, I guess. Maybe Italian. I'm not sure, but they're rare here in the States. But there are some people that do sell the meat that you can get online. Yeah, my neighbors have chickens and a rooster and a rabbit. She's one of those animal hoarders too.
I love rabbits. We have 2 that live under the shed.
Hers is so sweet, and it's so sad because it just sits outside in a cage. But every time you go to feed it, because we watch her animals, every time we go to feed it, he gets so excited. He jumps all over, and he's so cute. And I'm just like, I just want to bring him home and love him, because he's just neglected, unfortunately.
So,
they care for him, but he's neglected loving-wise.
Fair enough. Yeah. When I was growing up, and still to this day, the only way that my parents and family have kept their pets are kind of if they want to go outside, you let them out into the woods, and they'll come back because they know that there's water and food for them when they come back. But
my goodness,
it's not really. We've only had outdoor pets, but we always have kept pets.
Oh, I've only had always indoor pets, but yeah. My mother was an animal hoarder too. We had up to 5 dogs at one time.
5 dogs. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of work, actually.
Yeah, we had a yellow lab, a border collie, or I'm sorry, Australian shepherd. We had one of the bloodhound hound dogs, Chihuahua, and I don't know, one of those little yeah, the
Chihuahuas, right?
toe
How do you
biter.
feel about Chihuahuas, right?
Toe biter.
I,
We would come
I
home from
find them
school.
cute, right? But they like I just went over to a friend's apartment the other night, and they had a Chihuahua, and I get along really well with dogs, but that one was fucking just like gnawing at my ankle the whole time, and I was like,
Hmm.
"Why are you biting me? I don't understand." You know,
Yeah.
it was kind of crazy.
Yeah, there are some that are sweet. My friends had one. Problem with it, it was somebody owned it and didn't train it, so it had to wear a diaper the entire time,
Oh, okay.
which was just wrong. And then, and that one was sweet, but the one my mom had, we'd come home from school, and we had a sofa to the right of the door as soon as you opened it. So we would open the door, jump on the sofa, run to the other sofa, run through the kitchen and into our bedrooms until she came home from work. It was ridiculous. It was crazy. Then he had a heart attack, and then he loved me. So that's the only time I ever touched that dog, is when it was,
Yeah. Trauma brings people together, right?
I guess so. I guess so. But, oh, man. Yeah, I would never. Like I said, I'm out of the animal business anymore. My mother-in-law has, oh gosh, 5 cats, 6
5
indoor cats.
Okay.
Yeah, well, because she's a vet, people just drop off animal they don't want
like
around her house.
Rescue cats.
Yeah, well, and then she has some outdoors that she can't get in to get them fixed. But she works on it. You know, she can trap them and fix them. Yeah. In fact, I have a funny story about that. They had a dog. It was an outdoor dog that was a rescue. It just wandered up on their property. I don't know, they had some acreage. So they kept the dog, but it wasn't fixed. So she took him in, got him neutered, and, you know, I don't know, sometime later, he went missing and disappeared. And then he came back.
How long?
I don't know. Hold on. My husband just came home. Or my has-been, as Pansy called him. Anyway, he was gone for some time. He comes back. And then, again, how long was Thud missing that one time he went missing? Thud.
Oh, yeah. He was...
Like some months?
A couple months, yeah.
Yeah, a couple months. So then...
Hello, Mr. Chris. Hello, Mr. Chris.
Oh,
Hello.
Pansy says hi.
Hi, Pansy.
She called you a has-been today instead of husband.
Freudian slip.
Freudian slip, he said. He laughed.
No,
But anyway,
it was kind of a purposely slip, but...
Yeah. But anyway, so anyway, she needed some electrical work done. Sometime later, she calls this electrician. He comes over, he's like, hey, that was my dog. And he went missing for a long time. Then he came back for a couple months. And he was neutered.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But he was cool with it. Thud ended up having a good life with Dr. Grandma.
Oh, Greek. And so what is that? What is that? A capybara?
Yeah, the giant gerbil.
Yeah, and you guys know what capybaras are, right?
Yeah, I've seen them in Costa Rica.
They're pretty cute, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I had to go out and find the little blind cat who was sitting in the tree And Al is running around like a crazy man saying, "Oh, I can't believe, oh, the cat ran away, the cat ran away, the cat ran away." It says,
Oh,
the cat's blind. It can't figure out how to maneuver a fence. Be quiet.
oh, poor Al, poor Bango.
Bang Tango.
I'm gonna call him Bango. You call my husband a has-been.
A has
Let
banned.
Misfit out.
No, Misfits in.
Okay,
Al.
got a door downstairs like it wants to go out.
No, Misfits in. No, Misfits staying in.
Okay, that's why I ask you.
I'm not letting that jackalope out.
Okay, all right.
Okay, how do you feel about Oingo Boingo?
Band.
Dead Man's Party.
Yes.
Well, Danny Elfman is so ridiculously talented.
Oh my
I mean, he's
God.
done so much, but the band Oingo Boingo is a weird thing.
They were fun. They were a fun band.
They were fun bands.
And you know, they remind me of, now this is a little more obscure than Oingo Boingo, is a band called Fishbone.
Yeah, I know Fishbone.
Vaguely remember them.
Okay.
But I like those weird, bizarre bands like the Dead Milkmen
Yeah, oh. And the Butthole Surfers.
and B-52s and
Dude,
Yeah.
B-52s is one of my favorite bands, hands down. You should listen to the
Really?
B-52s all
And
day
like I
long.
said, and okay, Greek, and like me and Jen have, and we've talked and we've discussed about doing a music show about bands from Athens, Georgia,
yeah.
because
So-
there's a lot of bands from
I
Athens.
think the thing about B-52s that is super misunderstood is that everybody hears shit like Rock Lobster and
That's a
Love
great
Shack.
song. That's one of my
No, they're
favorite
good
songs.
They're good songs. I'm not saying they're bad songs, but they don't understand that they're actually like this punk band in disguise, and they're like actually like pretty like, you know, like they got some grit to them, you know.
If you've
it's
heard some of
intense.
their like deep tracks, and that's one thing that me and Jen and Chris did on our music shows, is we went into like some deep tracks.
Yeah.
Deep tracks, you know, junk that like nobody's gonna really hear.
Yeah.
But
I like Give Me Back My Man. That's like a really, really solid fucking track.
okay, yeah, okay, Slippin' Tea, I had to go rescue a cat from a tree. Because Mr. Dementia Al, you know, was out there with a flashlight and didn't see it. So, and you know what's another great band? And Jen even mentioned this to me because I didn't know that they were from Athens. Is a band called Widespread Panic.
Yep.
I don't. Oh, hello, Mama. Yes, and I'm so glad, you know, that I say, that I was able to like unblock you, Jen, because you were there last night. Remember when I blocked
I
Rita
figured that out, yeah.
and Mamma Mia?
And
by
Mamma Mia.
accident?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then I think Mamma Mia came in on another account to try and
Oh,
walk
more
you through
laundry.
it.
Yeah, but I
More
figured
laundry?
out. Well, okay. Well, figure if Greek's taking all of these, you know, capybaras in, you know, he's gonna have a lot of laundry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but no, it'd be great to do a broadcast from Athens.
Yeah. Okay. So Rita has to be going. So nice to see you, Rita.
Good to see you, Rita.
Yeah, Rita. Because
Maybe I could broadcast live from Athens when we do the Athens band show.
I mean, because really, it's. Oh, the only problem that I would honestly have, Jen, and the chat, is, you know, like going up to where you guys live is not a problem. Just, you know, I'll just get so lost.
No, I know. No. There'll be
No,
time
No, I mean, because that would be great because we could be up in Athens and do, like a live stream. Oh, like Rosie does.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fabulous.
Outside the 40 watt.
The 40 watt, yes, we're the drive-by truckers.
And Government Mule.
Government mule. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the B-52s, I mean, some of them still play certain events around town. Same with the REM. They'll pop up here and there as individuals.
Okay, yeah, but but who's left in REM?
Everybody.
No, because I thought one of the guys left.
The shiny happy people.
Yeah. No, Misfit, you're not going out. Yes. No, because was it Mike Buck who died? I think one of them passed
Mike
away.
Stipe.
No, Michael Stipe. No, he's
No,
the
one.
singer.
No. One of them did pass away. It was
Michael Buck, I think.
Peter Buck.
Peter Buck, Michael Buck, Huckle Buck, whatever the hell his name was.
Huckle Bucky.
Let's see. I'll tell you.
And then a CD that I have that is very obscure. Very obscure. It is
obscure.
It's so obscure Greek that I would be damned surprised if you've heard of it.
Okay.
It was a band called the Hindu Love Gods.
I have not heard of that.
It was Warren Zevon
Jesus. Really?
and the rest of REM without Michael Stipe. They did one album called the
But it
Hindu
was
Love
Warren
Gods.
Zevon,
Look it
the
up.
Warren Zevon thing?
It was Warren Zevon was the singer, and he had his backing band was the REM band, but there was no Michael Stipe.
I'm looking it up.
It's true, trust me. Oh, one thing that I will not bullshit you on is music.
According to Wikipedia, all the original main members are still alive. Bill Berry's still alive. Peter Buck, Mike Mills, and Michael Stipe. They're all still alive.
I thought that one of them passed away, one of them left, and that's why they broke up. Oh, hello there.
Yeah, probably Michael Stipe.
Okay, hello there, other Jennifer.
Let's see. History.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Brian. The B-52s were good. Yeah, because the Greek mentioned some of their good songs.
If you don't like the B-52s, I would encourage you to reconsider, because I think that they have such a great body of work. You can
I mean, because they didn't release that many albums.
So the self-titled original album, probably my favorite, but second to that is probably Mesopotamia.
Yeah. Oh, that was one good. Oh, okay. Let me read a couple of right side chats. Bimbo, would you consider Gordon Lightfoot as a folk singer? No, because I've heard Gordon Lightfoot rock. Oh, Gordon Lightfoot can rock. Even though he did sing about, the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald, and he was, what's that other big hit he had? Showdown, Lowdown?
Sundown.
Sundown.
You better keep still.
Yeah. And Penny says, anybody like the Violent Femmes?
The Violent Femmes are
What do you think
awesome.
about the Violent Femmes,
They're
Jen?
actually really awesome.
The
They're
Violent
one of those
Femmes.
bands that I'm sure I liked. Can't remember a song, but I'm sure I would remember them if I went back and looked.
Oh, God, because I've got 3 of their albums, and again, it's dark. I don't feel like turning on the light, and I've got over 3,500 CDs. And what's fucked up is like they're not in any kind of alphabetical order. I just kind of have to remember where they are. Oh,
Just
okay, no, okay.
order
Penny says it right
genre.
there. Okay, Penny says it right there. Oh, the song, "Blister in the Sun"
Yeah,
was
it's a
probably
great
one of the
song.
biggest hits. And
So
Glitch Finder says Blind Melon is a good band. Yes, Blind Melon. Blind Melon is a good band. Not me, Penny. I'm all about Ozzy, AC/DC, Metallica, Scorpions. Ah,
Yeah. I feel like there's
okay,
this
Faye,
vibe.
yeah.
It's like if you're into metal before the 90s, grunge like might not have made any sense, and you'd be like, oh, just where's the new metal situation, you know?
Okay, but I want to ask Miss Faye a question. And now, you're AC/DC. Are you like Bon Scott or Brian Johnson AC/DC? And Glitch Finder says Daft Punk, and no, they're a good band. But you have to kind of like the gothic techno kind of, and that's something that we didn't mention on my goth and techno show there. Greek
I mentioned
was Daft Punk.
Kraftwerk, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
Kraftwerk is great.
yeah. Oh my god, yeah. The Autobahn.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
Faye N. So again, are you Bon Scott or Brian Johnson AC/DC?
Bon Scott.
Holy shit.
Okay, Jen says Bon Scott. Greek, what about you? Bon Scott or Brian Johnson AC/DC?
Oh Lord.
Yes, thank you for
I
your
don't pick a side.
yes, thank you for your accolations, but I still need an answer.
I'll take the Johnson then.
Brian Johnson. I need a
But she's back.
mistress for Christmas. Penny says Bon Scott. Okay, yes. I mean,
I'm
I
asking.
No, that
I was asking Chris if he was watching.
Yeah.
He came home and put his earphones on.
why? So what? Why? So what is the Eggman watching?
I don't know.
Okay, Jen. Well, ask Chris, and I think that I remember. Is he like Bon Scott, AC/DC, or Brian Johnson?
Oh,
Brian Johnson. Which was your favorite?
oh, Bon Scott.
Bon Scott. Yeah.
Yeah, the original.
Yeah, see, I thought so.
Here, take
And-
over. Spike.
Oh, okay.
And Brian says,
Hi there.
"Oh, hello, Mr. Chris. How are you, sir?"
I'm well.
Um,
Am I on video or just a icon?
No, no, we're just seeing, Jen's goofy mug.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah, but remember, this Saturday, I'm gonna do our, official reboot with our Steely Dan show.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well.
So that's 11 Steely Dan songs.
Okay. 11. All right.
11. So
This will go all the way to 11.
yes, all the way to 11. And the guy with the gerbil head, his name is the Greek, and he is very musically intellectual like ourselves. So he would fit well into the crowd of the College of Knowledge.
Good. Yeah, I'm working through their discography right now, about halfway through, kind of
Ooh.
coming through, looking
Ooh.
for gems
Ooh.
for
Steely Dan.
Steely Dan. Yeah.
Okay, because my favorite Steely Dan CD is Katie Lied. That's my favorite
Great.
one.
That's a great album. I'm still thinking my favorite is Asia, but that's the one I'm most familiar with. So,
Well, that was one of their very last ones.
yeah, it was later. It was later in their
Not
in
the
their
band.
work.
The album? I don't know if I've picked that up.
Oh no, the band. Oh no, the album. by Steely Dan. Like Asia, Aja, AJA.
Oh, okay. I made a terrible error.
Oh, that's
I
okay.
was
You're
thinking
new to the
about
College of.
Yngwie Malmsteen.
Oh my
from the
God,
Jazz.
Ingve, and Ingve started in a band called Alcatraz.
Hell yeah, they did. Dude, I mean, I've always been a huge metal fan.
And one of my favorite singers of all time. And he's just one of these like journeymen who ends up like being in like band for like one album or two albums is Graham Bonnet. Because he sang with with Alcatraz, and then he sang with Rainbow, and then he also sang with Yngwie, and then when they did Alcatraz again, he started with Alcatraz again, and then he left Alcatraz again. Oh,
Penny.
Chris, yeah. Oh, Chris, and that's another show that we can do, honey, is like
Metal.
is
Deep dive.
no, is like singers who left bands and stuff. We have to kind of figure out, how to do something like that, but
Sure.
Hey, I took over for a minute because I wanted to see if you wanted to see this giant mushroom I grew.
I do want to see
Before
the
I
mushroom.
eat it.
It's a lion's mane?
yeah.
Yeah. I will put my cam on for a minute. Hold on.
So Penny, if you like Yngwie Malmsteen, then you will like probably this band Racer X that has one of the greatest guitarists of all time.
I cannot believe that you know Racer X. Well, no, actually, I can't say that I'm surprised. I can't say that I'm surprised.
Metal has always been my favorite genre, but I love all music, so I listen to all music.
Oh, so do I, yes.
So this is my mushroom.
And what's that called? A horse head?
Lion's mane.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see it compared to my little thermostat here. It's
Okay.
huge.
Okay, because I know that Michelle.
This is a big old mushroom.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Greek, because remember that Michelle was talking about like lion's mane earlier?
Yes. Yeah, and I was
And so that's what it looks like? It looks like my fucking brain.
It's like a cauliflower, like almost like a cauliflower,
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so the other Jennifer says, are they magic mushrooms?
No, they're
not in the way that you probably mean, but they're
They have
actually really
property.
good for you. They're
So
good
we're
for
not
you.
talking about
Yeah.
like Jerry Garcia mushrooms or...
I mean,
No.
if you really want to know, just look it up. I'm not gonna try to rant about mushrooms
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it because it's something I'm just getting into to satisfy my, even though I have a winter garden, something I can do indoors without freezing. So it's kind of satisfied my need to grow things. So, yeah.
As opposed to growing other things.
Well, that's illegal here otherwise.
Oh.
Yeah, it's illegal pretty much everywhere. It's easy to do, but highly illegal.
And you know
I think
what?
there are like
Yeah.
7 states and several cities that have legalized.
And I think they're mostly out
That might be
west.
true.
West, like,
Yeah,
aren't
like
they?
No, there's some town-
northwest.
No, there are towns in the Northeast that have legalized it.
I mean, because
Well, like
I've
New
never,
Hampshire?
smoked marijuana, but I think that it should just be,
Oh, yeah, it's
legal.
ridiculous.
Come on, it's just ridiculous that that
Safer
it's
than
illegal.
alcohol.
Huh?
Safer
It
than
is
alcohol.
safer than alcohol. And you know what? because if somebody's drunk, they're gonna get more violent. If somebody's all like weeded up, all they're gonna do is break into your store and steal the Cheetos and the cheese puffs.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
You know, they're not gonna
Right.
steal cigarettes and beer. They're gonna steal snacks.
And especially
You know,
if tequila, because it's you only do two things on tequila, and that's either get naked or fight. I'm not fighting.
And okay, and so Glitch Finder says it's illegal here in
Get
Canada.
naked or fight on.
Get naked or fight.
Yeah. Okay. I can. Yeah. I mean, that might be right.
Well, I did not know. Oh, okay. Glitch, is that all the provinces in Canada, or just like certain provinces? Okay, no, Jennifer, no. I have never smoked marijuana in my life. I swear to God. And Miss Jennifer N knows that I tend to make shit up, but. You know, when I say that I am dead serious, I have dead serious never smoked marijuana in my life.
Really?
Really.
It's.
I mean,
pretty
I love
common
the
these
smell.
days.
I love the smell, and I am not opposed to taking a shotgun, but I'm not smoking it. So there's a difference.
Yes, I am also not opposed to taking a shotgun, but I have an adverse reaction to the marijuana.
No.
Really?
I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah, like my
In a
adverse.
good way?
No, I mean it's always like a coin flip. Like sometimes it'll be the best, and then sometimes I'll like be like extremely crippled in like overthinking like social anxiety kind of things, and
Yeah,
just
and that's why the dispensaries
paralyzed.
are, amazing, because you go in, you tell them you have this tendency, and they'll get you the right thing.
I mean, because all I've ever done on the couple of times that I have ingested marijuana, like nasally, I've just fallen asleep. It just made me sleepy. That's it.
Yeah,
Again,
I'm the total opposite. Like I wouldn't be able to sleep for like hours and hours.
Okay, Miss Faye. Oh, Miss Faye, well, thank you for coming on. And let me tell you, that you're always welcome here. Saying if you're a friend of Tom's and you know the Greek and you know Brian and everybody, you're always welcome here.
And I'm going to switch it back to Chris. He's more of a virgin than Pansy, so
Of what, smoking?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why? And so what are we going to talk about? Non-smokers?
Yeah, he's never tried it. Not even shotgun or anything.
Oh, well.
Yeah. It's fun to do like one time, in my opinion. It's like a thing where it's like if you've never tried something like that, it can really like blow your fucking mind, you know? But other than that, I don't
It's
know.
not that crazy, but
Yeah, it's not that crazy. This is a good way to
I mean, it's not like LSD or psilocybin.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not like LSD, that's for sure.
No.
Okay, because I do have a funny story about one time that I did, take acid.
Oh my gosh.
Jen,
For that.
huh?
I would love to hear any acid stories. I
Yeah, let's hear your
follow
acid
up with
story.
another
Jen,
acid
Jen, I thought you had to go.
Well, I do, but now you've captured my attention.
No, you go and let me talk to the Eggman, Goo Goo Gajoob.
She didn't want to talk to me. She said,
Yes, because I want to talk to Chris and I want to talk to
Hey
Mr.
there.
Capybara and everybody else.
Yeah. Can't give you an acid flashback. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, Mr. Chris, and
You're
nice
probably
to
better off for it. Don't worry.
yes, Mr. Chris, and nice to hear you again. So so I'm sure we'll have a good show coming up Saturday. But anyway, I remember one time, I had and I forget what they were called, but they were on like paper, and you would peel them off and take them.
Put them on your tongue.
Yeah, right. And so we were playing music at like this guy's house, and he had like these glass figurines on top of the stereo, and I was entranced for like 3 hours watching these glass figurines just move around on the stereo, and they were moving because of like the bass from the music. But I was so entranced for like hours watching these glass figurines just move around, and I still remember that to this day, saying, holy Christ.
Yeah, you got good stuff. That's a relief. Didn't have a bad trip.
Yeah,
No.
LSD is totally nuts. It's actually bonkers.
I mean, because that was the only time that I'd done it, but I still remember to this day, like waking up, and then I remember waking up and going out and looking at, like the glass figurines, and I'm saying, and I'm looking at them like a crazy person, saying, "Oh, were they moving or what?" Oh. No, and I think that when I woke up, I was still, like kind of fucked up.
Dude,
So-
it can last for like I remember feeling sort of like the entire like effects take like almost 48 hours entirely.
Oh,
to
okay,
get
Brian.
rid of, you know?
Okay there. Oh, Mr. Greek, but hold on one sec, because Glitch Finder said it's called a blotter.
Yeah, that's the name of what you like put a little eyedropper of the pure
Oh, okay, yeah,
lysergic
because that's what it
acid
was.
onto.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Jen and Glitch Finder. Yeah, that's what it was. It was that. But and I was in like my mid-20s then, and I'm like 81 now. I'll be close to.
75.
Well, I'm waiting to go see my friend Betty. So no, and that's terrible. I shouldn't have said that, but
99 years is a heck of a run, though. The People magazine already published the congratulations on making it to 100.
yeah, I know. I saw that.
I know,
Okay.
and the rest of us are thinking, missed it by that much.
And so up now, and so up in heaven, because I'm sure she went to heaven. Betty White singing, "I got 99 years, but."
Something 81.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
have to come up with a good
I didn't
fill-in
finish
for
the
that
joke,
meme.
but yeah, I got 99 problems, but one ain't something like that.
Yeah, well, the Golden Girls have finally been reunited, so there's that.
I'm 46. Oh, Glitch Finder says I'm 46. I don't use pharmaceuticals anymore. Yeah, well, I mean, because I used it one time. See, but I have taken more acid than I have smoked pot. So. No,
Just
but
taking
really,
one dose,
never-
though, is that kind of like eating one potato chip?
Oh,
How do you do that?
No, it's not like potato chips. It's really not.
Okay, no, but
I
really,
remember Ralphie
because
May was talking about he emphasized that just because you're heavy doesn't mean you should take more. It's the same dose whether you're skinny or fat.
Yeah, so one time I got invited out to a beach house, and this was on the Eastern Shore, and a friend of mine, they invited me to come stay with them, and it was like I think a dozen people, something along those lines. And first thing I get there, and they give me a single tap, and I'm like, is this strong stuff, or is this like, do you know like how strong this is? And they didn't know, and so I
Okay,
was
well,
just
thank
like,
you, Rita.
okay,
Yes.
okay. And we, like all took one hit of this, and then we went out on the beach, and it was nice and lovely, and then we're like, maybe we like aren't feeling it. Let's take another, and then basically like reality started to be stripped away, but like slowly and surely, because the stuff was actually just extremely strong. It just takes so long for the like all the effects to kick in. It's really bizarre.
Well, I guess anything that you would sort of ingest, it's got to go. If it goes through your digestive system, it's going to take longer.
Yeah,
Alcohol
I mean,
longer than anything you would smoke or inject.
Lysergic acid is particularly strange and interesting because I think it's on. It might be one of the most like effective chemicals that can pass like the blood-brain barrier in terms of like micrograms that can cause like a noticeable effect, something along those lines. Yeah, look it up. I think it's
Lysergic acid diethylamide. Yes, it was a Swedish chemist that created that. I can't remember his name. I won't be able to recall that without a Wikipedia lookup. But
I thought that it was Sheldon Cooper that created that.
Oh, do not speak.
I know. Okay, because the Greek cannot stand. Okay, because the Greek cannot stand Sheldon Cooper.
I actually cannot stand anything to be related with Sheldon Cooper or The Big Bang Theory.
That's why I said it, honey.
I know, it's fine. Don't worry. The occasional jab is always invited. Don't worry.
let's see. Oh, okay. LSD was first synthesized by Swiss chemist Albert Hofmann in 1938 from lysergic acid, a chemical derived from the hydrolysis of ergotamine, an alkaloid found in ergot, a fungus that infects grain. So, yeah.
Oh,
so wrong country there.
Okay, but it took Timothy Leary to tell everybody to turn on and tune off.
Mm-hmm.
Or what exactly he said, I don't know, but
we're doing all of it at the same time. I feel like that's the difference.
Oh, and Mr. Chris, a couple of nights ago, me and the Greek and some other people's, we were doing like Gothic music. What's a Gothic band that you like?
Gothic band per se, probably not.
Yeah.
But I'm a huge Black Sabbath fan, so Black Sabbath.
Well,
I get maybe
really
that predates that.
Gothic. No.
Black Sabbath.
Okay, yeah, but that's a topic that we never covered
metal,
in
right?
our College of Rock knowledge. Was Gothic music?
I'm trying to think of who besides Marilyn Manson would qualify.
Band like the Sisters of Mercy, or like Bauhaus, or
I was thinking about this a little bit.
Completely unfamiliar with those bands, so I would be at a loss to add something to that. So.
what about Sieg Sputnik 1?
Sputnik. What the heck?
No, that's a band. Sieg Sputnik 1.
Okay, there's a whole like new wave genre, right? And I think there's a lot of overlap with this concept of the Gothic.
Brian, and did you mean Alice in Chains or Slice in Chains? Yeah, okay, Alice in Chains, okay.
Of course, I hear the term new wave. I think of the Talking Heads and Blondie and bands like that.
Right. Okay, yeah, because
That's
we
a tragic
did.
band.
Okay,
Yes,
because
it
we
is,
did
it
do
is.
a show about like new wave bands. Remember when we did that, Chris?
Yes.
I wonder if did you do that show with Jen?
Oh, maybe
'Cause I
with
don't.
Jen then only.
Yeah, I think that was when. Yeah, I was on that panel.
Okay, because me, you, and Jen did our like one hit wonders. And there was
Yeah,
a lot of new wave bands that were on like one hit wonders.
yeah.
And you know what sucks? And you know what really sucks? And I should have done it before I deleted my channel. I should have saved all of those shows because then I just could have reposted them.
Right,
But
right. Yeah,
that,
you kind of want to.
but that was my own, stupid fault for being angry for letting, these jackanapes, piss me off.
Jack names.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully some fruit will be born from that. If these people that did that do it to enough people, and enough people take the same initiative that you took
Oh
in
yeah.
reporting
Oh yeah.
them,
Yeah.
eventually they're going to mess up. And yeah, as you say, the authorities take a very dim view of false 911 calls.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell, that is a recent topic in the news. It turns out.
Yeah. And so Glitch Finder says Nirvana, is that grunge? Yeah, now Nirvana, they're kind of like the grandfathers on grunge, guys. Oh, what do you think?
Yeah, I'd put them up there. I like American Thighs. Freaking the oh my god. From Willy Wonka. The name is so funny. I don't know why they chose that name, but if you can guess it, that's good. The name of the album is American Thighs.
No, I get no idea.
It's Veruca Salt.
Oh my! Oh, Ruka Salt, and was she the one who like blew up into like the big plum?
I think that is the character from. Yeah.
Yeah, from Willy Wonka. Yeah,
It's
one
so
of them.
bizarre that that's what they chose, like as the
Oh,
the
okay, yeah,
title.
because there was a band called Veruca Salt. I do know that.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. And so here's the thing about Veruca Salt that's awesome is that if you look at any live performance of theirs, it's so much like more intense and like heavy than the album version. I highly recommend looking at live performances of Veruca Salt for sure.
Okay, and Mr. Chris, and are you still there? Chris, and are you still there?
This is confusing because both of our names are Chris.
No, I know your name, but I'm always going to call you the Greek.
That's fine. I don't like people calling me by my name anyway.
Okay. I mean, because Jen and Chris are one of the few people who know my real name. Because you've heard people call me Pansy. That's a name that my father gave me when I was 10 years old. And Bimbo is just something that, and you saw the cat daddy come in, he calls me the Bimbo. So.
Yeah, it took me several times to get Pansy straight in my mind. I kept wanting to call you Patsy. And Patsy's a fine name, but that's not what you go by. So
It's a big difference between a pansy and a patsy, huh?
Right, and like I
I
said,
think
that's
fine.
just something that my father called me when I was 10 years old. Ah, you're such a pansy, and well, you know what? And do you want to know where the name Pansy comes from?
Where does it come from?
It's actually a quite funny story. My younger brother, who is 2 years younger than me, he was a member of like the Boy Scouts, and he was like 10, I was like 12, and my father was like the scout master. And so I never really got along that great with my father. I was always with my mother because she played the music. She actually played piano. She could play piano, so we were more musically and like intertwined. So my mother, she says, "Why don't you go to a Boy Scout meeting with your father?" And I says, "That's the last thing on earth I want to do." She says, "Oh, just go and just go and appease your father." So I go, and it was at this church that was only like 5 blocks from where we lived in Fort Lauderdale. So I go there, and so they're doing all the Boy Scout stuff, and they're like learning about like ropes and tying knots. So I ended up tying myself up. And so my father got pissed because I tied myself up. And he says, "Oh, just go home, you pansy."
What do you mean about tying yourself up here?
No. Oh, okay, because like I tied up like my wrists and my ankles and tied myself to the chair.
I mean,
And
I'm
I've-
imagining like some kind of crazy like bondage knotting situation.
Well, I was 12 years old. I wasn't watching bondage videos at the time, but I tied myself up to the chair, and so my father sent me home. So he says, "Oh, you're such a fucking pansy." So that's how that name, and like I've used that name in like a lot of my like writings and songwritings and stuff like that. So that's where that name comes from. So there you go. Now you know the origins of pansy. And
There you go.
Gronsky is actually my Ukrainian family's name. When they came over from the Ukraine, they changed their name from Gronsky to what it is now.
Is your family pro
Oh,
Ukraine?
hello,
or
Ramen. Oh, hello, Ramen.
pro-Russia?
Oh, nice to see you. Actually, I am 100% Ukrainian, but my father comes from the northern Ukraine, where like
Gotcha.
Kiev is,
Yeah, so
and
it's
that's more
close to
Russian,
Russia,
and that's
yeah.
more. But my mother's family comes from Odessa, and that's very Ukrainian.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's interesting. Like I was researching this recently, like about how it's like there's this weird overlap between the cultures, and there are some parts of Ukraine where it's like, oh, so you're like, oh, you're Ukrainian. That's basically like Russian, right? And they're like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill you. You know?
And that's why oh, Greek, a lot of times I just tell people that I'm Russian, because a lot of people, they don't know the difference between like Ukrainians and Russians. So I just say I'm Russian.
It's a
And
Venn
so then-
diagram, right?
Right. And so then they already think, oh, that I'm a communist, a thief, a criminal. And I got no problem with that.
Yeah, fuck them.
Okay, Brian. Well, thank you for coming on, Brian. And you know that you're always welcome here, my friend. Thank you very much. And so, Chris, are you still there? Or no, Greek, not you, but the other Chris.
No.
I'm still here, but we just
Oh, okay.
we're just sat down to eat, so we're
We just muted you.
we muted to keep the nom 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 out of here, out of the
Oh.
channel.
Oh,
Mushrooms and broccoli are fabulous.
Mushrooms and broccoli are fabulous. So
mushrooms and broccoli, that's all you're eating? There's no kind of meat?
there's some beef tips and some mashed potatoes too.
That sounds pretty good.
Pretty yummy.
All right, so I'll tell a little bit more of the story that I started earlier
Oh, yes.
about
Oh, yes,
taking
Greek.
too
Oh,
much acid.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, nothing better than a good old acid taking story.
yeah. So it was a house that like a very large number of people were staying in all at once. and like a subgroup of us was experimenting with the psychedelic situation at the time, and it was a very, very strange way of navigating. It's like the worst thing you can possibly do on acid is to navigate like a social interaction with a large group of strangers, especially if you are socially anxious in any way, shape, or form. Because
hence the psychedelic situation.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing, is that it's like exposure therapy in one way, shape, or form. I think, but I had this like vision in my mind that I was living time backwards. But the thing is that it doesn't end. It's not like getting high like smoking weed or something, because it doesn't end very quickly. It persists for a very long time. So I remember not being able to sleep. I woke up and they had boats out on the river behind the house, and I was like, this is my quest. I have to go take a fucking boat out on the river. And so I took a river out. I was still tripping my fucking ass off, and I ended up in a wildlife preserve, and I was like, I need to take a nap. I'm too tired. So I covered myself in mud to protect myself from the mosquitoes, because that was a problem I was experiencing at the time. And I realized that the and you can look this up, it's a Broadkill Wildlife Preserve. I had stumbled upon one of their fisheries, and I picked up a gigantic pregnant trout that was like, it's the biggest fish that I have ever seen. And I put it in my backpack, and I took it with me, and I started like walking down the road back to the house. And when I got there, I was like, I'm still like out of my mind. I showed them the fish, and I was like, we must eat this fish. And everybody was like, what the fuck have you been doing?
And you're
like, get out of here.
Okay. Okay, Greek, and you realize that my friends are eating dinner while they're listening to this.
Sorry. I mean, this is a true story. I can verify all.
And you can always tell a true story when somebody's telling it, when it just sounds like too fucked up for you to make up off the top of your head. However, I want to read back into the chat because about music, Glitch Finder says, what do you think about Depeche Mode or Alison Cooper?
I gotta like.
What, Greek? And so what do you think about Depeche Mode?
From here. I like Depeche Mode for the most part.
So, what, you going to take a quick break? Okay, so, Journey to the Center of the Mind. Yes, that was Ted Nugent, and that was when he was with a band called the Amboy Dukes. Rita says, speaking of Ukraine, Russia... Sounds like Russia is on the verge of invading Ukraine. Oh my God, Rita, they've been talking about that for 6 years.
Yeah, they've always been on the verge. I had to take a break and laugh at his story. But no, we're used to veterinary medicine stories at the dinner table, which is even worse. So.
Okay, so hearing about,
especially when you're.
Okay, so hearing about some guy on acid with a pregnant fish in his backpack is nothing. No,
that's nothing.
Miss Jen and Mr. Chris, what do you guys think about band Depeche Mode?
I love them. Chris said he didn't know who they were, but he would know if he heard them.
Oh yes. Oh my God. Yeah, Depeche Mode. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, yes.
I mean, they're in the end of the Dead Milkmen's "You'll Dance to Anything" song.
Actually,
they were a mention in the "You'll Dance to Anything" by Depeche.
if you know that band better, maybe that's something that me and you and find somebody else who could do it if Chris doesn't know about them. And of
Hey,
course,
Depeche Mode.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't care. I mean, I think we're open to any
Yeah.
genre of music.
And like Alice Cooper, I mean, God, I mean, he's got like 30 studio albums. Maybe not that many, but
He's early 70s.
at least 20s. Oh, but his first couple of albums really weren't that good. It wasn't until, there was, School's Out. But it wasn't until like Billion Dollar Babies that Alice Cooper really hit. And what do you think, Glitch Finder? Because you're the one who mentioned it, if you're still on. What do you think about that? Alice is what? Oh, hello, Miss Tish. And here's a good friend of mine. Oh, Miss Tish. Oh, Bauhaus, yes. Bauhaus. And, oh my God, Penny Typo Negative is another band that I could do an entire show on because I have every single CD by them. Jen and Chris, do you guys know Typo Negative?
Typo Negative. Heard of them, can't name a song.
Black number one. Christian woman. My girlfriend's girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
She
my
looks
girlfriend.
a lot like you.
Yeah, my girlfriend's girlfriend. I know
Right.
that one.
And those are good calls, Penny. Those are good calls, Penny. I love the theater performances and concerts. Yeah, especially like Alice, like Welcome to My Nightmare. I actually got to see, believe it or not, it was here in Tampa, Alice when he did his Welcome to the Nightmare 2 tour. And like I had only been in Tampa for like 3 weeks, and I just moved here with Al because I was from Orlando at the time, and I didn't know Tampa for shit, so I drove down there myself. I Love You to Death. Yeah, that's another good Typo song. Yeah, Glitch Finder. Alice does have some grunge albums. One, I'm trying to think of the two of them. Something Planet. It's called Brutal Planet. That's the one that is very grungy. Is Alice's OCD called Brutal Planet. That's very grungy. Yes. And Vincent Fernier. And, okay, now here's a trivia question from the College of Rock Knowledge. In what state was Vincent Fournier born in? Who knows? What state was Vincent Fournier? I could give you the city, but that would be too obscure. But what state was he born in? Anybody? Jen? Greek? Well, I think Greek may still be taking a break. Tish? Anybody? What state was Alice Cooper born in? I'll give you a hint. Same place as the band the Tubes come from. You want another hint? They
Chris
have
said the state of confusion.
Well, I don't know. Does the state of confusion have a football team named the Cardinals?
Oh, a football team named the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Louisville? No. That's baseball.
Louisville? Okay, yeah. What, the state of Louisville?
Michigan.
Michigan.
Is that right?
No.
I don't have a phone in front of me, but
We're not cheating.
No, my God, you're all...
I think they
No,
shared
Detroit, Michigan, no. What state has a football team named the Cardinals?
they had a big concert in Detroit, so it's like I think they're both Michigan.
No.
Who
He's
has
from
the-
Arizona.
Oh, St.
Oh,
Louis.
Arizona.
Oh, Arizona, that's right.
Never would have thought it.
Oh, good Lord. Thank you, Penny. Yikes.
Louis Cardinals. Baseball.
I told you, pop culture, I'm in trouble because we haven't had a TV in so long. We don't watch sports. Hey, it's 7:33. Are the Georgia playing? I have no idea.
They started. We're not going to watch
Yeah.
the game.
I think they are. Okay, chat. But I know this to be true, that Jennifer and her husband, the Eggman, and there's a story why I call him the Eggman, which I will relate later. Okay, they don't have a television, which I think is like almost a fabulous idea.
Oh, yeah, because anything we want to know, we have to read and research, and, we go to different sources and stuff, so, And we're both trivia nuts, so we like learning, so that's what we do.
Well, hopefully you learned something in the last 45 seconds where Alice Cooper
Yeah.
was born.
Yeah, and that there's a Cardinal football team in Arizona.
You didn't know that?
No, I did not.
Well, they were from St. Louis, and then they moved.
Oh, okay. See, no, I thought St. Louis, their baseball team was Cardinals.
Yes, and their football team was the same. I guess they weren't too creative in St. Louis at the time.
No, they're not creative in Louisville because, or
Well,
St. Louis.
Louisville
actually,
the football team in Louisville is called the Cardinal with no S. No S in Louisville Cardinal. But it's the Arizona Cardinals. But Louisville Cardinal. That's the only information that you'll get here, ladies and gentlemen. And you there? Jen, are you still there? What happened?
She handed the phone over to me.
Oh.
Only one of the two one of the two earbuds is working on her earbuds, so fused as well. So
okay.
But just had a really good dinner there. That was
Well,
really
that's
yummy.
good. That's good. That's good because I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm probably gonna. I know that I'll eat healthy. I'll eat like some cottage cheese and some cheese puffs. So that'll be good. Yeah, that's good and healthy.
Cottage cheese and cheese puffs. That's
Yeah.
the taste combo there.
No.
I should
No.
talk. I should talk. I had pimento dogs for dinner last night. So those were yummy.
What?
Yeah, take just hot dogs and put pimento cheese on it. It's real tasty.
and heat it up.
Heat it up. Yeah, you got to get it good and hot.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The worst thing that I have ever tasted, really, is like last week we were in Publix and we were at the deli, and like there was something called olive loaf on sale.
Oh wow, it's a culinary sound of the '70s right there. Olive loaf.
Olive loaf. And so he says, "Oh, I'm going to get some olive loaf. Oh, how much should I get?" I says, and I was in Publix and there was a bunch of people around me. I says, "What the fuck is olive loaf?"
Another great band name there, Olive Loaf.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was meatloaf. There was all sorts of loaves.
The band Bread. That was a '70s
Bread?
band.
Okay, so Penny says that she likes olive loaf. Well then, I'll tell you what, Penny. When we do a music stream about the band Olive Loaf and Bread, we will invite you.
We can do it.
Well, the best use of olives on a sandwich, bar none, are green olives on a muffaletta. That is divine. Especially if you ever get a chance to go to New Orleans and have an authentic muffaletta sandwich. Those chopped green olives and ham
I
everything.
lived in Tallahassee. I know what a muffaletta is.
Mhm.
I know what they are. They're very good. They're very good. And like all sorts of Louisiana food is good.
Oh yeah, it's got meat and then meat and then meat and then butter. I mean, how do you? I mean, it will kill you, but you will die happy.
Absolutely. Well, guys, and you know what? I didn't plan to do this for more than like 25 minutes because I have a pound of shrimp out there that is just crying for me to eat it. So, I would like to thank everybody, as usual, for coming up and taking the time to chat with me. I appreciate it. I know that you have better things to do with your time. Well, some of us watch television, some of us don't. But thank you once again, everybody, and all of my new friends. Thank you. All of my old friends, of course, thank you. And my next broadcast will be Thursday when I do the wrestling picks. And then after that will be next Saturday when me, Ms. Jennifer N., and her husband, Chris, who I think has like the same last initial, I would hope. We will do our Steely Dan show where we will pick our 11 favorite Steely Dan songs. So if you like my music shows, tune in for that. And besides that, have a good night, everybody.
Alrighty, looking forward to it. Go heat up those shrimp.
Yeah, shrimps. And one thing before I go. I don't know if you guys heard this, but like 2 weeks ago, I had some shrimps and I was eating them in the afternoon, and so I heated them up and I put them outside on the picnic table, and I went in to get some sauce, for the shrimps. It's my fault because I left them outside. And don't you know that when I went outside, I found nothing but a bunch of shells and tails because the cats had tore all of those shrimps up. I said, you greedy sons of bitches. I feed you tuna and you got to eat my shrimp? So that's why
little furry bastards. Yes.
So that's why I'm making sure that I'm eating them now at 8 o'clock at night when they're all outside. Okay, Miss Jennifer, thank you. Glitch Finder, thank you. Ramen, it's nice to see you. Penny, nice to see you. Tish, you're
Yeah.
always welcome.
Sorry,
Greek.
I have to do some more laundry here, so I gotta get
No,
off here.
okay, Greek, yeah, but we're leaving anyway, Greek.
Yeah.
And so
Rolling out.
thank you, my friend, for always coming up and always being on channel and always being positive.
Yep. Appreciate it. Thank you.
So Rita, I want to thank Brian, Faye, and I guess that's it. All right, guys. Later, Jen.
All right, later on.
Bye.
Bye.